Alright, so I just thought I would give you a before. I just really dislike this color because it just makes my room look so dark and it brings me down, you know, it brings down my mood. I just realized I'm so zoomed in, I'm sorry. So I was thinking I would do all white, not the ceilings, maybe do like a crown molding, but I won't do that yet, just paint first. I'm thinking about taking down this tapestry completely. I don't know, I just want like a more young adult look, and if you're in your 20s and you have a tapestry, seriously, nothing wrong with that. I say young adult as I have my stuffed animal chilling there. It's just like not my style anymore. So before I change it all up, I just want to give an overview of my room. Yeah, look how dark it is, you guys. Maybe when I have white walls, I'll be able to film later in the day because it'll reflect light nicer, you know? Bye. Hey, what is up, guys? It's the next day. I have to go to a class pretty soon, but I have like 30 minutes, I think. Oh, someone's calling me. So I have a little bit of time before my class to start preparing my walls because I'm going to do the painting after I get home from class. Pretty much everything else is already off my walls, and I've started to tape up the ceiling with the blue painter's tape, but I have to take this tapestry down. I just thought I would maybe do like a time lapse or something so you guys can kind of see what's going on. Trying to take this off my wall in a way that won't get dust all over my room. I'm actually really happy. I think it's gonna look good without it. I might put like 2 different pictures up there. I found some on Society 6. They're a little expensive, but unless I find some dupes, I'll probably get them from there. I want some pictures that have the ocean in it because I love the ocean and the beach and all that. And also on here I might be doing like a light blue silk pillowcase or something. I'm trying to see where I can get one that's affordable but actually like real silk, you know? So we're working on that, or I'm working on that. Also, I took off the string lights already that went all around it. My room looks so plain right now. So I guess I will start moving the furniture like toward the center of the room. I'm not gonna try to take out the furniture or anything because I'm a pretty careful gal. So I think I'll be fine with that. I just need it pulled out away from the wall. This is really exciting for me because this means that I get to like deep clean everything. So guys, this is day 3 technically, because the first day was planning. Yesterday I started painting, but the paint is still thin, so I have to do another coat. Here are some things that you should know to learn from my mistakes. That you're supposed to like do what is that? The corner? You're supposed to do the corner of the walls first. Like do all of basically the skeleton of your room. And like the top bit that I taped off, you're supposed to do that first, apparently. My papu came over, saw it, and started roasting me. No, he didn't roast me, but he was like, you're supposed to do the edges first. And I was like, good to know. So over there, it's being filled in and it's evening out now. But as you can see up here, it's a whole mess because I did the first coat of paint, but then when I went across to do the edges on everything, it's a lot lighter than the rest because the roller puts on a heavier layer than the paintbrush. So yes, I have to do that. All right, the reveal. Drum roll, please. And here we are. I didn't end up moving my bed over to this side of my room because the outlet over there, it's in a perfect spot. So I just really didn't feel like messing with that because if I moved the bed, then the outlet would be hard to get to without an extension cord. I just didn't feel like doing all that. Because my bed stayed in the same spot, my room looks the same, but there are definitely some differences that were very significant to the style that I wanted my room to turn out to be. So let's get a little closer and I can give you some details. The first change I made were the sheets. The ones that I had before were completely navy flannel. they were kind of pilled because they were older. So I just knew it was time to get some new ones. Also, this nightstand, I was really not having it anymore because it didn't look nice with the tapestry, which was maroon, or the navy blue sheet set. So none of it looked nice together. My room just looked really cluttered because of that. But if you look closer on these sheets, you can see that there are actually spots of navy blue on it, which I wasn't sure would work out at first, but I think because it's not just two solid colors that are very different next to each other, it's kind of broken up because of the white spots and not white spots, but you know what I'm trying to say. The threading continues all the way over here. So I got these from Target, and if you're interested, I will leave them in the description below, the link to them. And I'm glad I went with these ones because I think it helps to create this beachy theme that I got going on. Up here I have a candle lit, but this candle's always been there, so nothing new. Next is something that I am ecstatic about, which are these tri-paneled canvas paintings, I guess you could say. I got these 3 from Ross. They came in a set. I can't remember exactly how much they were, but I think they're in the $38 range, which I was not having at first. I was not going to get them originally, and we looked around a few places and I was like, you know what, even though they're more expensive than, you know, what I was hoping to pay, I really love them. And I love pictures like this that are split in 3 because I just think it breaks it up nicely on a wall and it gives it more texture, if you will, just because it there are gaps in between and all that. So let me give you a close-up here. And of course it is blue, which is going along perfectly for what I'm trying to do here. And it's completely flat, except some of these petals here have texture because the paint is sort of just like scooped on like that. Because these flowers have different shades of blue in it, it ties in like some of the blue shades that I have that don't quite match, and it makes it all look like it's meant to be put together, you know? So the next change was this little guy, also from Ross. I think he was $6 or something like that. What's cool about this is there's a hole down at the bottom here, and it came with potpourri inside, so it smells kind of vanilla-y. If you get a close look at him, you can see that he is shiny, iridescent kind of. And I love this color. This is one of my very favorite colors. And I know I was going for a beachy theme, and once I picked this out, I was just like, I know beachy themed rooms incorporate a lot of blue into them, but there's nothing really that gives the idea of a beach whatsoever. So this little turtle guy was a necessity. Now these flowers I've had, they used to be down here in this cubby. I just thought it was a nice pop of color that could break up all of this blue that I got going on. Here is another addition. Without my window open, it's really dark in here again. I added some curtains, and the curtain rod we got from Target, and I'm gonna pull this out from the wall for you. If you look up here, the bar is very industrial looking, which I really like. These knobs though are a new addition. I just put them in today. I got those from Lowe's. And these are actually blackout curtains, which is what I was really excited for because this window gets a lot of light in the morning and it makes it hard to sleep in ever. And when I close at work, the last thing I want to do is wake up at 6:37 in the morning. So here we are. And I love that the color of this, you can't tell because of the lighting because I had to shut my window. It's the same exact color as the carpet, which I absolutely love. The last change I made is right over here. We have these 2 frames side by side. These frames are actually in my sister's room, but she didn't want them anymore, so I was like, bring them my way because that is the exact color that I need, and I needed something in this spot. I think it looks good, just something on the wall, and I love the gold detailing. And of course, I painted the walls. You already knew that. So the only part of the room that I didn't get to was this portion over here. I just, you know, it looks good before I painted the walls. As you can see, this is the old color up here. It looks really nice, and it looks like they complement each other well, but it doesn't look good with the white, and it definitely doesn't look good next to all of this. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it exactly. I still really do love the picture though, so I'm thinking maybe I could store it for a bit and see if in a future living situation if it would fit and look nice. For now, it's just chilling there. It's living its best life. Up here, I don't want to get into it because I'm gonna get upset again, but look at this. Look at this. I am appalled. I'm upset. I feel betrayed. Cannot even explain to you. Basically, I'm just gonna focus you on this weird flame while I talk to you about the ceiling. I used the blue painter's tape so that I could paint the top of the wall, and it occurred to me after the fact that blue painter's tape sucks. Because I have some texture on my ceiling, I thought that the tape would seal it up, but it didn't. So the paint seeped underneath and got all over the ceiling. So I'm gonna have to go just by hand and clean that up with a paintbrush and some ceiling paint that matches the color that's there now. But I have used frog tape before and that stuff works well, so I should have definitely used that, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, okay, now I'm gonna focus you on the bear. Basically, I don't want to put my face in the frame because I'm looking a whole mess right now, and you guys really don't need to see me like this. And originally I was like, I'm painting the walls now, but eventually I'm gonna paint the ceiling white as well. Right now, I don't think the ceiling looks that bad, a different color. I think the two tones looks okay, just because I actually think that it looks nice together. Like there are colors in this that match this. I don't know, it all just works, so I'm not mad about the ceiling. I just can't imagine trying to paint it right now because splatters would just get everywhere and I don't feel like moving all the furniture and sealing up the floor. So it's gonna chill like this for a while. Typically when I film videos, like makeup and talking videos, it's from this angle right here, which if I open my window, look how nice that looks. It looks so cute. This is where I usually film my makeup videos because my stuff is all right here. This thing on. Hello, I'm back once more just to say thank you for watching this video. I really hope that you guys enjoyed and were able to pull some inspiration from my journey. If you are someone who's interested in, you know, giving your room a facelift. This was really fun for me, also very difficult. Right when I started, I knew I was kind of in over my head, but I was like, you know, I already started, just push through it and we'll figure it out as we go. I know I'm probably gonna get a lot of comments about the mistakes I made. I should have done this better, maybe done this instead. And I mean, that's understandable. Obviously, I'm not a pro and I like DIY projects, but I'm learning as I go. So I decided to keep in a lot of the mistakes just because I thought the video would be more honest. And then also you guys could learn from my mistakes if you're interested in doing something like this as well. But yeah, either way, took us a lot to get here and there are still some more things that I want to do before my room is complete. Obviously, I already showed you like the canvas that doesn't fit, the ceiling borders are a little messed up, but once I get that done, I'm gonna be happy with the result. So that's all that matters. That's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please subscribe to my channel, leave a like and a comment letting me know what you thought, and leave me video suggestions. No one ever does, but at some point I'm going to get a video suggestion out of you guys. I don't care what it takes. I may or may not do it, but it's nice to know that you guys are giving me feedback. And with that being said, I leave you. So I will see you in my next video. Bye. Mwah.